Hi everyone. Sorry about the late reply. I had to attend to some things over the weekend. Two strategies that I think will be useful in a high school English class are Key 60, teaching summarizing, and Key 61, to teach text structure out of the Gore textbook. So for teaching summarization, high school English students, I think it would be highly beneficial, particularly for those with different learning disabilities and abilities. This skill enhances comprehension by requiring students to identify the main ideas and key details in a text. By distilling complex information into concise summaries, all students, including those with learning disabilities, can better understand and retain what they have read. Summarization also promotes critical thinking as it involves analyzing and synthesizing information, helping students evaluate and prioritize what is essential. Moreover, summarization supports the development of writing skills by teaching students to write clearly and concisely. I think that practicing some summarization can help them structure their thoughts logically and express their ideas in their own words, which can lead to improvements in overall writing proficiency. Particularly for students with attention difficulties, summarization can improve focus by encouraging them to stay engaged and to focus on the task. By breaking down a text into manageable parts, these students can concentrate on understanding and summarizing smaller sections, making the learning process less overwhelming. To give an example of how summarization might be used in a class during a lesson on a novel or a short story, after reading a chapter or a section of the story, the teacher might ask students to write a brief summary of the main events and key points. For students with learning disabilities, the teacher might provide a graphic organizer to help them identify and organize the main ideas. Advanced students could also be asked to summarize the chapter and also reflect on its themes or the author's purpose. The teacher can then facilitate a discussion where students share their summaries and compare their interpretations, reinforcing comprehension and critical thinking for all students. This approach aids not only understanding in the text or understanding of the text, but also helps students develop essential skills of extracting and articulating important information. By incorporating summarization into regular classroom activities, educators like myself can support students of all abilities in enhancing their reading comprehension, critical thinking, and writing skills, which will prepare them for future academic and professional success. Oh, sorry, my dogs are arguing over a treat. Let's see. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was teaching text structure. So teaching text structure for writing is also an incredibly useful thing for high school English students to learn and students in general to learn. Understanding text structure provides students with a clear framework for organizing their ideas, which is essential for effective writing. This skill helps students recognize how to arrange their thoughts logically, making their writing more coherent and persuasive. For students with learning disabilities, having a structured approach to writing can alleviate the overwhelming task of starting from a blank page and provide a step-by-step guide to constructing their essays. Moreover, teaching text structure enhances students' ability to analyze and interpret text. By understanding different structures such as narrative, expository, persuasive, descriptive writing, etc., students learn to identify the purpose and organization of various texts. This critical thinking skill allows them to become better readers and writers, capable of adapting their writing style to different contexts and audiences. Additionally, familiarity with text structure can improve students' abilities to summarize and also to synthesize information, further enhancing their comprehension and retention. Let's see, one example I think of how teaching text structure might be used in class during a lesson is during a lesson on persuasive writing. The teacher can introduce the components of a persuasive essay, such as the introduction with a thesis statement, body paragraphs with supporting arguments, and conclusion. So using graphic organizers, again, always great tools. The teacher can visually map out these components, showing how each part connects to form a cohesive argument. Let's see. I think in my future classroom, I'm going to have like a tiered structure in which students learn how to summarize and then annotate and then analyze to decipher meaning, then form one's own opinions, and then structure an essay and essay's arguments. So it'll be a step-by-step process that I will break down that I think will be really helpful to all of my students, no matter their learning abilities. So yeah, those are some thoughts on what I read in the Gore textbook. I hope that this might be helpful to other teachers. Maybe they've gotten something out of what I've said. Anyway, I hope you all have a great rest of your summer. Thank you so much.